Welcome back to the channel. Last time, we took a deep dive into the history of the R1895 revolver and proved that a 130-year-old gun can still win a chicken dinner. But today, we are trading bullets for horsepower. When you drop into player-unknown battlegrounds, you aren't just playing a battle royale. You are walking into one of the most historically accurate, interactive car museums in gaming. Every time you flip a Dacia or blow up a UAZ, you're messing with automotive history. Today, we are looking at the real-world origins, the hidden engineering flaws, and the secret stories behind every single vehicle in player-unknown battlegrounds. Buckle up, because this is the ultimate player-unknown battlegrounds motor show. The Soviet Sledgehammer, the UAZ. Let's start with the undisputed king of Erangel, the UAZ. Whether it has a soft top, a hard top, or no top at all, this thing is a tank. In the real world, this is the UAZ-469. Built by the Ulanovska automobile plant in 1971, it was designed specifically for the Soviet and Warsaw Pact armies. The military had a very strict demand. They needed a vehicle that could drive through a Siberian swamp, get shot at, and be fixed by a 19-year-old soldier using nothing but a hammer and a rock. The UAZ was so utilitarian that early models didn't even have a heater or a radio. You just wore a thicker coat. In player-unknown battlegrounds, the UAZ has terrible fuel efficiency and a top speed that makes you a sitting duck on an open road, but it has massive health. That's because the real UAZ-469 was built on a heavy ladder frame designed to lead armored columns. It's not a car, it's a tractor with seats. The Cold War Commuter, the Dacia 1300. Next up is the car we all love to hate, and hate to love, the Dacia. It's front-wheel drive, meaning it struggles on hills, but on a flat road, it's the getaway car of choice. The in-game model is the Dacia 1300. Now, this car is a massive point of national pride for Romania. Back in the late 1960s, the Romanian government wanted to build a people's car, something affordable for the everyday citizen. They actually licensed the design from the French company Renault, specifically the Renault 12. Here is an insane piece of trivia. The Dacia 1300 actually debuted 9 days before the French Renault 12 it was copied from, just so the Romanians could show it off at a national military parade in 1969. In-game hidden mechanic. Because it's front-wheel drive, if your enemies shoot out your back tires, you can actually still drive away relatively well. But if they pop your front tires, you are officially walking. The desert muscle, the Mirado and pickup. Leaving the forests of Erangel, let's head to the deserts of Miramar. If Miramar is a 1970s action movie, the Mirado is the star. The Mirado isn't just one car, it's a Frankenstein monster of classic American muscle. The front grille and body scream 1969 Ford Mustang Mach 1, but the rear styling pulls heavily from the Plymouth Valiant. But there is a hilarious flaw that car nerds love to point out. If you look at the back of the Mirado in PUBG, it has a badge that says, Mirado RR. In the car world, RR means rear engine, rear-wheel drive, like a Porsche 911. But the Mirado clearly has a massive V8 engine in the front. It's a tiny detail the devs got wrong, but we forgive them because the engine sound in-game is an absolute masterpiece. And let's not forget the pickup truck. Modeled heavily after the 1980s Chevy K5 Blazer and the Ford F-Series, it is the slowest, heaviest vehicle on Miramar. But its suspension is designed specifically for off-roading. If you try to take a Mirado over the mountains, you'll flip. Take the pickup, and you'll climb it like a mountain goat. The specialists, Buggy, Tukshai, and Zima. Let's speed round through the specialists. The Buggy. That is based on the Chinoth Desert Patrol vehicle. It was originally built for the U.S. Navy SEALs and saw massive action during Operation Desert Storm in 1991. The engine in the back acts as a literal bullet shield for the driver, but the guy sitting in the exposed top seat, yeah, he's just target practice. Down in Sanhok, we have the Tukshai. This is an auto rickshaw, directly modeled after the Piaggio ape from Italy, though it's heavily associated with streets in India and Thailand. It's slow, it offers zero protection, but the flex of running a squad over in a tuk-tuk is unmatched. Over on the snowy peaks of Vikendi, we get the Zima. This is the real-world Lada Niva. Designed in the 1970s for rural farmers in the Soviet Union, its creators literally described it as a Renault 5 put on a Land Rover chassis. It is light, it's 4x4, and in the game, it handles the ice better than any other vehicle. Then we have the Coupe RB, the fastest vintage car in the game, hitting over 150 km per hour. Its design is an homage to the classic Datsun 240Z and the Volvo P1800. Fun fact about the real Volvo P1800. One specific owner drove his, over 3 million miles, holding the Guinness World Record for the highest mileage on a single car. Good luck surviving 3 miles in PUBG without hitting a tree. And that, my friends, concludes our tour of the PUBG Motor Show. From the rugged, bullet-scarred UAZ-469 born in the Soviet era, to the forgotten masterpiece that is the Pony Coupe, we've seen that PUBG isn't just about the guns you shoot, it's about the legends you drive. These vehicles aren't just pixels on your screen, they are pieces of history that have traveled from real-world factories into the most intense battle royale on Earth. If you made it this far into the video, you are a true legend. We are building this channel from the ground up, and every single like, comment, and sub helps more than you know. Before I sign off, I have to give a massive, special shout out to a brother and a killer streamer you guys need to follow, Blindoctor. If you want to see some high-level energy and the kind of gameplay that keeps you on the edge of your seat, go show some love to Blindoctor. I'll be dropping his link in the pinned comment below, so make sure you go over there and tell him I sent you. Which car are you picking for your next rotation? The indestructible UAZ or the high-speed Mirado? Let me know in the comments. I'm Silverscar, thanks for watching the secret history of the battlegrounds. Stay safe, keep driving, and I'll see you in the next circle. Peace.